What it do? It's your boy Chip with the Player Porn, man. We back with another little, I guess, reaction. We're gonna call them reactions for right now. We back with another reaction. We about to look at what gangs control New York. I mean, not New York. My bad. London. Shit, you know what I meant. What gangs control London? I'm excited to see what's going on with this. So shit, let's see if I can learn something today. If you ain't did so, hit that red button for the boy. Let's go.
Britain's drug trade is worth £11 billion, and the National Crime Agency estimates 4,600 gangs operate across the country.
Damn, them niggas crazy. The Albanians? Ooh. I heard they had motion though. They got super motion.
Albanian gangs have pulled off a total takeover of Britain's £5 billion cocaine industry. The organisation is run in a mafia-style crime tree, where family and wives play prominent roles. Albanian gangsters have a code. This code gives them the right to take revenge. One of the most notorious Albanian gangs is the Albanians, known for showing off their flashy cars and guns and wads of cash. Using London as their hub, they carry out contract killings, torture underworld enemies, and traffic women.
That shit crazy. I saw on a lot of the movies, like I don't know if you remember that movie, was it Taken? Yeah, Taken with Liam Neeson. I think Neeson or Neeson, however you say his name. He was I think, was he going out to Albania? I think it was Albanians and shit. They be having the prostitutes, man. They be having all the, bro. That shit crazy. I didn't know, like, it was I know it was a rule. Well, I wouldn't say a rule, but you know, people got they like code where they don't really mess with people that's not from where they from. So it's crazy that you can see you got a black dude in here that's rocking with the Albanians and shit. That shit wild though. I would have never known, but like when you do see shit, like when you see things like Power, or you see things like a lot of these movies, the Albanians and the Serbs, they got the juice.
1 in 10 foreign prisoners in the UK jails is Albanian. The National Crime Agency says gangs from the Western Balkan state have a high-profile influence over organised crime in the UK.
So in the past, when I was younger, I dealt with a lot of body image issues.
What the fuck going on? Internet trash.
I used to be a little bit chubbier. That's where I get the nickname.
Get out of here. The Irish.
The Clerkenwell Crime Syndicate, named after the area of the capital where they are based, the Irish Adams family is one of the most UK's feared gangs. Tommy Adams is one of 3 brothers who form the Clerkenwell Crime Syndicate. He was ordered by a court to repay $1.2 million from cash laundering network. His gang is known for torturing enemies until their limbs had to be amputated, extorting businesses for thousands of pounds, and shooting rivals from motorbikes. The group allegedly even buried someone in the concrete under the London's Millennium Dome. One insider claims if you're doing a job and you had the Adams family behind you, it meant no one was going to mess with you.
That's crazy.
The Adams family have long been connected to the Brinksmat robbery and other individuals who helped sell the stolen gold.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie though, you know, and we gonna talk about this in another video, because I got another video I'm gonna end up doing tonight, doing the same thing. It's over a family in the United States known as the Prince family, and Jay Prince, he's supposed to be the boogeyman and all that other shit, bro. How I look at shit like this is, bro, yeah, you could be a powerful motherfucker, but it really only take one crazy ass nigga to take you down. A crazy stable. When I say crazy, you just gotta be crazy and stable. And we gonna talk about this in a few videos to come. I'm pretty sure that, you know, if you watched a couple of my BMF takes, or we went over the documentary, and then we like right now, and then a couple other videos I've done. You already know where I'm going with it, bro. You don't have to have a large conglomerate. You just gotta be you gotta have organized chaos, bro. if you got organized chaos, bro, and you can move in silence, and people really don't know, you know, who you are or how you operate, and they can't really pick you out between. You feel me? Like, I'm sorry. They can't pick you out between, pick you out of a crowd, and they just don't know your motive, bro. You go, bro. Families don't stand a chance, bro. You could take them niggas out one by one, and a nigga never know. You know what I'm saying? People be slacking all the time, bro. It's like, you know, damn, like, you don't want to cross these folks, but it's just like, bro, how they gonna know it's you if you ain't in the field? If you a nobody, you just a ghost. You feel me? Like, they not gonna know. And, you know, you just chip one of them niggas today. Let about 8 months go by, chip another one of them niggas. Like, bro, especially if it's a big dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Easy word.
Including Kenneth Noy.
Somalis, what? This remind me of Gangs of London.
They are described as the most business-driven, violent and ruthless type of gang.
Damn.
The Mali boys shun social media and use old-fashioned Nokia phones
That's what's up.
to make their movements, identities and communications difficult to track. The Mali boys gang runs Britain's most dangerous street in Walthamstow, Valentin Road. They use Facebook, which they call Fedbook, to monitor police officers. Kids as young as 10 are paid to loiter around local police stations, a 10-minute walk from Valentin Road, noting the number plates of police officers' cars so they can threaten them later.
Wow.
The Malis can call up to 50 members within 10 minutes. Violence is swift in the form of stabbings and drive-bys. They age from 14 to 24. They no longer wear bandanas or gang colours or drive flash cars as it attracts too much attention. They also keep a low profile on social media. Their bosses originally came to Britain as children from war-torn African nations. They have witnessed the atrocities of war and are totally desensitised to violence.
That shit wild. They got groups. It's beautiful how y'all over there, y'all can interact. Over here, niggas is just doing whatever. I mean, it could be structured. I'm just not in that field. I'm not in that arena, so I want to know. It could be kind of like how they got it like right here. We just don't know. I'm pretty sure, cause you know, TV is kind of accurate. They be telling stories based off experiences. Like, you know, you got they probably do in certain areas, but where I'm from, it ain't really too many. It's not a melting pot. You know what I'm saying? London is a melting pot, but where I'm from, you know what I mean, it's just black and white. So, but, you know, certain areas like D.C., San Fran, New York, a lot of port cities and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure it's kind of like this, but it's just beautiful how y'all, like, everybody got their little motion where they at. You know what I mean? So, it's crazy. Even though, you know, it's on some other shit, it's like I said, even though it's like, you get my point, bro, but it's just everybody got their own motion.
Mohammed Hafiz, also known as the Sultan, was arrested in London in 2017 after it was claimed he was behind a global narcotics operation.
Damn.
Pakistani gangs have been caught smuggling millions of pounds worth of heroin into the UK from their home country, hidden in gloves, machinery, and even pen lids.
And like flower bags.
Some British dealers have moved out of Britain to the Asian country, knowing they can make a killing from the drug trafficking by exploiting the high number of legitimate packages sent overseas. British Pakistani Mohammed.
Bro, from the outside looking in, bro, you would never think that he is a gangster. And then look at his family, like, bro, just imagine, bro, you go to the store and you bumping in this man, you just thinking like he just a regular, or you know how sometimes, like, straight up, like I was in the gym today, and today it was just one of them gym vibes where I'm it's leg day, and I go late because it ain't packed, but it was packed tonight. And it just seemed like everybody was just on their shit. Like, everybody was just like, it was like everybody was just like on some bravado shit. Like, you try to get in your machine, niggas standing in your way. They don't even want to move. It's like they want you to bump them or something. Like, they finna do something. Like, first and foremost, bro, you're not ready for this shit. Second of all, it's just like, bro, you just never know who you bumping into. I could be some crazy lunatic like fam. Like, bro, over here, look at fam right here. You would never look, bro. Like they say, don't judge a book by its cover, but people be judging books by covers all day. Like you would never expect him, you hear me, to be that nigga, you hear me. And then has his shorty too. You would just never expect that. Like, bro, you can't judge a book by its cover because he probably get you killed in a hot second.
Mid of Hees is currently fighting extradition to the US on drugs trafficking charges.
Man.
When he was arrested in London in 2017, it was claimed he was behind a global narcotics operation. Nicknamed the Sultan, multimillionaire polo enthusiast Hafiz is so well connected, he has been seen with the royals Prince William and Harry.
What I tell y'all, bro, I said everybody got a scheme or scam. And look, them two folks tapped in with them folks. Tapped in with the royal family, bro. That's crazy. That should tell you something, bro. I mean, I'm not telling you nothing that y'all probably already don't know, especially for the people that's probably watching this over in the UK. You know what I'm saying? Y'all probably already understood this. Y'all probably already know I'm just a newcomer, you know what I'm saying, just peeping game. But Gangs of London ain't too far-fetched, homie. But it's just crazy, bro. Like, because actually Gangs of London depicted this. You feel me? But, damn, you just never know. Look at these folks. Powerful families, bro. Look at them. She got a bouquet of flowers. And you just don't even know how much money in this picture and just how dangerous. Even on the royal family, so they got hitters, bruh. You gotta know they got somebody that's about to drop something behind something. Pressure, bruh. Fourth quarter, you hear me? Blitz package, engage 8. Oh my goodness.
The Genesis G90, the first interior that could act.
Just smooth. The Turks.
A war which raged between Turkish mafia clans, the Hackney Bombers and the Kurdish Tottenham Boys claimed 10 lives and led to more than 30 violent incidents between 2009 and 2016. The rival North London gangs are still fighting out the capital's lucrative heroin trade, once thought to be controlled by 63-year-old Abdullah Bebasin, dubbed the Godfather of Green Lanes. Police investigating the Green Lanes area in 2003 discovered a torture chamber inside a terraced home, with equipment to hang victims by hooks.
Damn.
And to give them electric shocks.
Damn.
Basin was acquitted on drug charges at a London court in 2010 after serving 4 years of.
Bro, this some Call of Duty shit. You hear me? Like when you running one of them missions over there with Captain Price and y'all run up in one of them homes and you see cuz in there, they got a fucking 4-story flat or whatever the case may be. They up in that mud and they got a nigga hung up on the hooks and you got to ice her. This is this type of time, like, bro, come on, bro. That's wild. I need to start watching BBC News or something like that because I'm pretty sure they be putting this on that motherfucker.
22-year jail
Damn.
sentence.
I just want to know, like, how much of this stuff, like, what they got? Because these is the elite niggas. These the niggas that's playing Puppet Master. You feel me? And y'all in London. I want to know how much of this stuff, which, you know it do, it trickle down and fall into certain parts and shit like that. Then on top of that, like, you know, like with the mob, they had like they board of directors, you know what I'm saying, from the, like the 5 families. Everybody had they, you know, you had your consigliere, and then y'all had y'all head and y'all made y'all council. The council made decisions on if hits was approved and whatnot. I would just like to know if they got something like that going. You gotta know. One of the Albanians do something, bruh, and he don't like one of the Albanians, like little, you know, the shot caller of the Albanians. He got somebody that he don't really care for, and he did something to the Turks, bro. He gonna throw him to the water like it's nothing. Cause like, bruh, at the end of the day, you still need it's business. You still need your operation moving. You get one of them niggas, and then you have some little political war in itself in your little camp to like, man, they probably do all type of stuff. It's like, man, this shit interesting though. This shit really interesting. You hear me?
He was later caged for 40 years in Turkey for cocaine smuggling. But the decision was overturned by the country's Supreme Court.
Damn, they hit that hoe up. 3 in the nugget. Ooh. That shit bad. That nigga did not make it out that car.
In 2017, Bay Basin was released from prison, subject to judicial control and a ban on travelling abroad. The US government is still seeking his extradition.
The Greeks?
When the Cray twins were finally jailed, a Turkish Cypriot crime mob took over their domain, with London's infamous brothers out the way.
They made a movie about them. I think Tom Hardy played one of them. Well, he played both of them.
The Arif family moved into South London. Between 1991 and 1993, they were caught up in a turf war between the Brindles. They profited from their activities of corrupt officials, arms, narcotics and illegal oil, smuggled often in collaboration with Albanian or Russian mafia groups. Bakir Arif, nicknamed the Duke, was sentenced to 11.5 years in jail in 2016 for his role in a £1.5 million drugs ring. His associates are thought to have maintained ties with Turkey, with accomplices allegedly overseeing drug shipments to mainland Europe.
Get that paper, what you talking about?
Now, Britain's always had gangs, but when child labour laws came in the Factory Act in 1833 and the Mines Act in 1842, it robbed families of a valuable income. So children who could no longer work lured to the streets, and families facing ruin searched to replace that income, which led to the rise of organised crime, the gangs which we know as today. As soon as one gang falls, and most of the time it's because they have crossed the line, which leads to police crackdowns, another gang replaces it, whether that be foreign or national. If money is tight in your household and you're on the verge of losing everything, we all have morals, but how quickly would they erode when your job is outsourced, you can't feed your family, and you're offered cash to break the law? The laws where society, as corrupt and self-serving as it is, have let you down.
That shit was fire. I ain't gonna lie. Man, that shit was good, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That shit got my attention, for sure. Man, listen. I told y'all, bro. Like, I don't know. We gonna do the Prince family next. Hopefully y'all tune in that time, but yeah, bro. Good video, man. Hey, if you ain't done so, I need you to like, subscribe. It's your boy Chip with the Player Employment. If you ain't done so, hey, I don't know what you're doing, but you need to be that. Hit that red button.